must learn to love one another. You must learn to love one another. Jesus said in John 13:35, he said, your love for one another will prove to the world that you are my disciples. John 13:35. Your love for one another will prove that you are my disciples. When you show love for one another, you are telling the other person, I am there for you. When you show love for one another, you are telling the others that I can stand with you. Are you hearing me, somebody? We are talking about 13 things we should know about sharing life together. And I am only giving you the part one of what I'm talking about. And so number 4, you have the responsibility of keeping each other on track. You have the responsibility of keeping each other together. I have the responsibility to ensure that it is well with you. You have a responsibility in your small group to be sure that it is well with your group members. We all have responsibility for one another. Encourage one another daily so that none of you may be hardened by sin. Life can be difficult and tough. And in this life, nobody is immune to falling and to sin. But when your neighbor is falling, others can be strong to support. You don't stand there and look at him falling. You don't stand there and look at him and complain. Hear me, every one of you here, under the right conditions of life, under the right conditions or in any situation you find yourself, anyone can fall in any situation and in any sin. Anybody at all can fall down. But when it becomes difficult, where you are weak, somebody can be strong. And where you are strong, somebody can be weak. So when the person wants to give up in life, there comes a time the person would want to give up. I can't go to church again. I don't know how much God's blessing is to me. Is that really God? Sometimes you literally begin to question your own faith. Sometimes you question the same God who has saved you. And sometimes you begin to ask, is it worth living at all? How can I take care of these 5 children? So my husband has left me. And how can I handle all these children all by myself? You may be sitting down wanting to give up in life. But the rest of you who have strength, you can encourage the person. You can say, rise up. It is not all lost. There is still hope. And the weak can get up. And the weak can begin to take some few steps. Because you can encourage one another. So in this difficult moment, in your small groups, and to take your phone in the course of the week, call each other, pray with each other, spend time with each other. No single person can survive all by himself. Together, when we hold our hands, we can rise above the waters and we can begin walking together. So we have a responsibility for one another. Are you hearing me, somebody?